Alright guys, so we're back again, day 2 on this thing. So yesterday we ended with these mounts here, and I was showing y'all that I was going to put them up, so we did that. I tacked those on upright first, and they ended up putting the shock way too high, so the seat would have been like, you know, it would have been like at a crazy angle. So in order to fix that, I moved these forward, the angle of those. You can see over here. So I had to break them off, grind that down, re-weld them. But I was in a hurry, so I don't know what the fuck I was doing, but I welded those on all crooked as shit. So I'm gonna have to break those off again, grind everything down, probably remake those tabs. At this point, I think one of them got bent due to heat and shit, so probably remake those. And then weld them back on. So we're also gonna make 2 more of these today, and I decided that if I can, I'm just gonna weld those to here. I'm gonna weld those on. It'll be much easier than cutting that piece of scrap that we talked about last time. So all right, so I got those tabs broke off. We made some new tabs here. Got those down in there. Now you can see how everything's actually going to look. We got the bolt there, running through there. Like I said, we just made some tabs in the back here. I made them 1.5 inches wide, whereas the bottom ones are only 1 inch wide. That was just so I can have more of a welding surface on the top. I also had to mount this upside down due to the way this angles, the shock angle. Otherwise I would have had to round off those, which wouldn't have been a big deal, but just being lazy, I guess. So that's what everything's looking like tacked up. Got it in there. Everything's pretty sturdy, so I'm gonna take it all apart now. Take it all apart and do some finish welding on it, enough to where I can hop on there, bounce something down, make sure everything's good, and that I didn't just waste the last almost 30 hours building this thing. So good enough for government work. Oh. Alright guys, I think I'm gonna call that a day today. We're not completely done doing some finishing welds, but I gotta leave in a couple hours, and as you can see, I weld in a wooden barn like a dumbass. So I leave all my stuff outside for a couple hours. That's why you see the bench is all wet and the floor is all wet. Trying to keep my barn from burning down. But anyway, these aren't the best welds in the world. I just picked up this welder, and it actually burns a lot hotter than I thought it was going to for a home machine. But yeah, definitely need to get back to practicing some welds. Those should be good enough to hold my fat ass up though, so anyway, I'm gonna call that a day. I'll come back next time when we do some more stuff. We're gonna finish this. I'll show you all that, and then I think next I'm gonna pull the tire off, pull and re-molly all the splines. That's probably what I'm gonna do next. This bike sat in a barn for like 8 years. Luckily they drained all the fluids and everything out of it, so there's no rust in the tank. It actually fired right up. The clutch plates weren't seized or anything. It's really surprising. So definitely gonna re-molly the splines. Probably paint that rear, the rear hub and rim while it's off. Put a new tire on it, then throw it back on. As far as the tank goes, it's already got a ding in it here. I don't think that I'm gonna fix that like as the regular shape. I think I'm going to indent the sides of this tank and then fix that while I'm doing that. So beat it in with a mallet is probably what I'm thinking about doing there. Then we got to pull the carbs off, clean the carbs, paint the forks, pull the front off, paint the rim, put a new tire on it. I'll probably put new rotors and brakes on the front. Trying to think if there's anything else. Yeah, we got to take these crash bars off. Still got to pull that exhaust to do that. Change these foot pegs out. Bars, changing the bars. I already bought new grips for them. Probably pull these off. Probably pull all the blinker stuff off of it. We need to minimize the wiring harness still. Still a ton to do on this bike, so pull these off. All right, guys, till next time. Try not to work too hard.